I know that it's my time.
I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. Wandale Robinson now to return this. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Staying with Robinson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts them right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. And you could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work, too.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's Dart. And he's batted away up front. His throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of running.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive. They've got to find a way to execute.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. They'll run it with Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort. Nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, here's Dart. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Drake Greenlaw picks it up. And the Broncos are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. I want to make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. Will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Throw finds Evan Ingram. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now Nix on third down. Hits him on the end route. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
They're going to try to throw for it. Throw caught by his running back. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on fourth down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say it's this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On play action with Dart. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no one connected. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Pat Surtain has it. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They take the hands off. Now Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Giants going dime coverage here, Brock. 6 DBs out there. Third down. Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. He's going to run for it. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Bombers. Show. Olay.
Here we go on 4th. Nix. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Catch made. Oh, he loses the football. But the Broncos get to this one.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. Finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They start out with a 3rd and 6.
Captain.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Play action with Nix. Buying some time right. Well, 100 minutes on the move here. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Harvey. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hold on, son.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 13-0 lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. From the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He's going to push one deep down the right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Dart. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down. Dart from the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Now throw, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. Dart gonna throw again. Get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? Really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great, and he's going through tremendous adversity. but I love that he continues to be aggressive.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Nick's now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Giants into the nickel. 3rd down.
Bombers. Chill. Olay.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. So a tough 3rd down upcoming. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Broncos on top here at Mile High. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Back deep for the Giants, Tyrone Tracy. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Takes it in at the 21. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Eagles! Go!
Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. From the gun, here's Darts. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Going on 1st down, it's Darts. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Dart setting in to throw here. For left side, finds Johnson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Giants.
Out of the gun this time, here's Darts. Dump off Popeye's back. And he's tackled for no gain. The Giants using their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. On play action with Darts. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get their 1st points of this game just before halftime. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. He gets popped quickly there. It's not a nice feeling or a nice run back.
First and 10. At their own 15-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Hits him on the end route. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
To the right, yeah. Ready? Ready? Return! Away, away, away! Away, away, away! Bombers, bombers, bombers. Chill. Away, away, away! Away, away!
Back to throw it. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Captain. Almost.
Looking to throw. Right back to Flowers they go. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And they don't get the kickoff, and that's going to back them up 5 yards. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Snap should come quicker here. It is 2nd and 10 after the penalty.
Hold on, son. Ready. Away. Bombers. Chill. Away.
Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Gano ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
One square. Hold on, son. Ready.
Giving this to Harvey. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the
Harvey once more. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Fabio Carrique making that stop.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Ready. Captain.
Nix from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Bombers.
On third down, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10, it's Harvey. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
brings up second and 9 at the 47.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Kill. Hold on, set. Ready.
Play action with Nix. He rolls to his right. Connects on the crosser. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Hold on, set.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be third and long.
Well, I'll say this, if you're willing to chance a throw like that, then early down is where you want to do it. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work out, but you still got time now to try to find something else on the play sheet.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll air it out on third. That's him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Hold on, set.
Harvey will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Hold on, set. Captain, ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they're left with fourth and goal.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Over set. Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
He's back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. One after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Set to kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
I remember these feelings running on the field after a great return like that, Kate. It almost feels like stepping into a batter's box with runners on base. So much of the work has been done ahead of you. Now you got to go deliver.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Sends this to the end zone. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start the second half with some needed points. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano adds the point after. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Over set.
Give up the middle to Harvey. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Over set. Pull left. Ready.
Next, cook out wide, complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st down from the 42.
Over set. Ready. Ready. Over set.
On the draw, to give to Harvey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body. And these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Over set. Ready. Ready. Over set. Get it. Get it. Get it.
To throw, here's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Over set. Ready. Ready.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. It's Harvey straight ahead. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. This is Sutton working the right side. Down to the 10. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, kill!
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Kill! Oh, I said! Ready!
Now here he goes on the boot. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. A little burst so far. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing on 1st down. It starts. And just how they teach you. He gets a chunk of yards and slides down at the end to protect himself. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Starts out of the shotgun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. From the gun, here's Dart. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Aren't going to throw again. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He's going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. On play action with Dart. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Okay, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants now within 1 score in the 4th.
Giants.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Gano for the PAT. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Harvey now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Harvey on the carry. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Ready. Captain.
He'll throw it. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Oh, my son. Pull out.
Handoff headed right. It's Harvey. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Joe. Bombers.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds his back, Harvey. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They gain 11 on that play, and it's going to be first down Denver. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Harvey. Rolling into enemy territory. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York.
Ready? Captain.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Ready? 180, and hunt.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the first down, and that should just about button up this victory.
You know, when I backed up Peyton Manning for a couple of years, he loved to know a team's tendencies, and then he wanted to bust them. And that's exactly what that play just did. Got some nice yardage, and it wouldn't be surprising to see that call used again in a similar spot.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ole. Hold my set. Joe. Ready? Bombers.
The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hold my set. Captain. Ready? Ole. Joe. Bombers.
They're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Joe. Bombers.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to have a touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before.